why it's near and why it can affect our future. Well, if we look at the interactions of the scientific field over the past several decades, or even past 100 years, we can see that the progression is growing rapidly, but it's not growing linearly. It's actually growing in a curve, which is this way. Science is going to grow exponentially. And Kurzweil says that in one moment, the growth of science progression is going to change our world dramatically. He said that the change is going to be in 2045. Well, let's say what he says. He actually makes an example. Let's say the computers of 2060s have been taking place something like this room, and the computers of nowadays are taking the place of a cell phone, and they are a million times cheaper, they are a million times faster, they are a million times more effective. That means that it's billion-fold growth. That means that in only 50 years, we made a billion-fold increase in computing, in computation. What is going to happen in the next 25 years? They say that in 25 years, the computer will take place of, let's say, a blood cell. How it can change our world? Ray Kurzweil argues that the computer is becoming to be a part of every single device, every single part of our body. The computer will take place in wall, in our clothes, in even jewelry, and will collect the data. So he said that in 25 years, our world is going to be a kind of computer. This means that in 2045, there probably will be solved the question of mortality. So our generation is probably the last mortal generation, as he says. There are a lot of critics to this opinion, and they say that, for example, the nature doesn't grow exponentially. For example, if we say at moon exploration in 60s, they began moon exploration programs, but now we didn't have such rapid growth as exponential growth in this field. But we can also trust Ray Kurzweil, because when the internet users just started to explore internet, and there were more than like 2 million users in common in internet, Ray Kurzweil said that in the next 10 years, internet will be a part of our life. There will be no wires. It will be dramatically cheap. And it came true. So that means that probably not all the progressions of Ray Kurzweil will come true, but the thing is right that the next 20, 30 years are becoming something which is close to magic. I mean, something that will change our life dramatically, and probably we are facing the next epoch of the humanity plus technology, even a new kind of race. So I'd like to share my excitement about the time we are living in, and say that we are probably one of the happiest generation, because we have a chance to see such dramatic change in our live. Thank you.